Word. Did you find any diamonds?
I literally just found one more.
That sucks.
It gave me 4 diamonds over the 1 block.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sad that I only found the 1 block.
Out of all of that shit.
I still got a little bit more to take out, but honestly, I'm already at bedrock.
Yeah, I mean, we've found them at bedrock occasionally, but it's not very, it's pretty rare. I don't fuck with you. Little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Them be fucking with you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Well, nobody called me and nobody said nigger to me at work today.
Well, that's a bonus. I mean, it's all about all you can ask for, I suppose.
Right.
In this day and age.
Seriously right now?
I noticed you guys didn't have shit from 11:30 on, neither did we.
Fuck no.
Dude, like, dude, bro, it got like to 12:40. It got to 12:40, and I'm like, motherfucker, that phone better not fucking ring. I was like, I ain't had shit for an hour. I was like, that phone better not mother. And I like literally it got to 10 till, and I had a plan formulated. I was gonna say my driver had to go home. I was like, sorry, we're not doing delivery anymore. Driver had to go home. I've never had to. I haven't had to use that yet, but I've kept it in the back pocket for a while.
I was thinking about that one.
Right? Mark will do it. He don't care.
Oh yeah.
Mark will back you on that for sure. So will Jim. Jim's got my back.
Oh yeah.
That's because Jim loves me because he don't have to do shit when I'm there except deliver the fucking pizzas and do the dishes. I make the food. I take the orders. You know, I fucking answer the phones. I do it all. He just basically has to deliver. I know Mark don't do shit.
True that.
I didn't want to say it.
Trust me. Yeah, maybe. Do you have a golden apple? No. I think you have to be able to look him in the eye to give him the golden apple, so it doesn't really matter. And then you can die. It's possible.
Sometimes those things get vicious.
Sometimes you take more damage than you think, and if you're not prepared to eat food and then attack, and then, you know.
I got 31 pumpkin seeds, or pumpkins.
Word. You need to plant. We need to turn those into seeds. Plant those.
Yeah. When I get to 34, I'm going to turn it off and come back in peaceful.
Right.
And, I got a bunch of cows behind my house.
Yeah. Let me know when you do that, and I'll jump in.
I was thinking about putting a pen up.
There you go.
Cows.
Yeah. Realistically, we should have more cows in our pen, but they're like really hard to find right now. They're like stupid hard to find.
I know, right? It's like not coming around.
And I mean, we killed a bunch of the sheep, so I don't think that's it.
Bro, I got 1 block of diamonds out of this whole fucking hole.
Lame.
I see you started a hole behind my house.
Yup.
I came around the corner. I said, God damn, that's a big ass hole.
That's what Jeff is famous for.
Jeff thinks he's black.
bunch of gaping holes.
We make gaping holes.
When we're done,
Yeah.
we'll go there.
Better grab a 2x4 and a bungee cord.
Yeah, oh, that's a big ass motherfucker.
What?
Some zombies drop down his legs and stick around his whole body.
Yeah, he had armor on. As you continue to go on, they'll start, wearing all the, different armor, and that's why it's good to hit them in the feet, because then they drop more armor.
I got a helmet, a shirt, pants.
Did you? We need to get some prismarine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna do that.
I just was reminding you. I mean, whenever we can. I want to make one of those conduits and stay underwater for a day, a whole day. So when you get a treasure map and you actually find the treasure chest, inside the treasure chest is a thing called the hardened sea. Well, when you combine them with conch shells, they become a thing called the conduit. And the conduit allows you to work underwater, breathe under, do everything underwater like you're above water. And there's a trophy for, I think there's a trophy for building one, and there's also a trophy for staying underwater for a full day without using potions. And I'm pretty sure you have to use a conduit for that. You can't just like go and make a dry spot underwater and then stay there. It's not quite the way it works, unfortunately. Do you have Firewall, Mark? Do you have Firewall? That VR game?
Firewall.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess it's supposed to be like one of the best, like, first-person shooter games for the VR. Yeah. And there's a bundle out there that comes with the gun. But don't you already have the gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. And I really want to get that Ace Combat 7 because of the VR.
Like the airplane?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be fucking tight, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's what the first games that I really loved were flight sims. I've always enjoyed playing games, you know what I mean? Always loved, fucking air-to-air combat, fucking F-16s, and F-35 Raptors, and even the older ones, the A-10 Warthogs and shit like that. I love the Warthog, actually, and Warthog's a beast. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot for a long time.
What kid didn't want to be a pilot?
Well, but I was in Civil Air Patrol and shit like that. Like, I was on track.
I was on track.
Yeah, me too.
He's like, I was on track. Yeah, I was on crack.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah, we was on track together.
Word. A couple times.
I think the hardest drug I've ever done is marijuana.
Oh my god.
You taking pills, so.
Why do we talk to him?
I'm gonna spit out my fucking Red Bull. God damn it.
Oh, fuck, I almost started crying over here.
And that's why you're the number 2
I knew that was coming. I just knew it. I don't know why, but I was just waiting for that.
I know the other night he calls the store and you were there. I was like, yeah, I'm talking to my other best friend. And he's like, as long as I'm still number 1, that's all that matters. And I was like, yeah, fuck.
Oh god, that was so fucking funny a long time ago
Well,
when I
hey,
said
look,
that.
Eric, you know this.
What?
I'll smoke the sack with you, and I'll hide the body.
Oh, I know. I know you will.
You fucking, yeah, now.
And that's why I'm number 1.
Well, I guess I know who I'm calling. Jesus.
I'll smoke both of you.
Yeah. We'll call you when we're all done and not tell you about it.
Right?
Oh, fuck.
That's why I never got caught when I was doing shit when I was a kid. Is I always knew who to do shit with.
Yes, sir.
I knew who not, who tattled and who had the potential to be a tattletale. And even when I got older, I was running the streets doing all sorts of stupid shit.
That's why I stuck with one of my best friends, Charlie. He was, little small fry, but he was like a little firecracker.
Yep, that's my best friend, Andy.
One of the most
Number 3.
trustworthy fucking people ever.
Number 3, that's Andy. He lives in Alaska, and that dude, I mean...
One more kill.
What? What the fuck? Yeah. But that dude, we did some shit together, and he never, one time we fucking we stole a 4-wheeler off of the roof of the high school.
Shit, I made it all the way to level 35.
2 stories. I'll tell you how we got it off the roof. Actually, we found what?
Whoa, there's a drip of lava.
Yeah, we found a really heavy duty water hose that they were using because they were redoing the roof, and they used the 4-wheeler to pull around all the shingles and stuff. It's a huge roof, so they needed something to move everything around. When we fucking climb up the scaffolding and get up there, and we find this thing, and we managed to fucking, it's an 800-pound fucking 4-wheeler. The 3 of us, we managed to fucking push it over the edge, and there's a guy at the bottom. We fucking push it over the edge, and we all grab this fucking hose that's tied to the front, and it like drops like 15-20 feet instantly. It fucking that fucking hose goes tight, and it fucking bounces up like another up 10 feet, drops 20, bounces again, and then we fucking drop it all the way to the ground, and that thing hit the ground so fucking hard, we were like, dude, it's never gonna move. Like, we just fucking destroyed it. And we get down to the bottom, and the dude, he's like on it. He's like, dude, it looks like it's fine. And he fires it up. Well, this guy, his name was John. He was a fucking idiot. He was a bit older than we were. We were all like 16. He was like 19, hanging out with a bunch of 16-year-olds. What a fucking dipshit. He was like adamant that we let him drive the 4-wheeler back to the ghetto, because once we got it back to our neighborhood, it was all good. Like, the cops, we knew the neighborhood so well, we could hide it. Like, the cops would never find us. But in order to get there, you could either take a road or you could take a trail. Well, he's like, oh, I know what I'm doing, man. I'm going to take the road. And we're like, nah, dude, you really shouldn't do that. The cops see you. You're going to get busted. You don't know what you're doing. Let my other buddy, Eric, drive it. Eric grew up in the sticks. That fucking boy could ride anything with wheels on it. It didn't matter. He was a fucking G. And
Why is there a goddamn slime in here?
because it's you're on hard. So he just was adamant that he's gonna drive it back to the neighborhood. And we're like, okay, dude, what the fuck ever, right? So he gets on it. And we all leave, and we get back to the neighborhood, and we're like sitting there, and we're like, we could hear him off in the distance. You know what I mean? For like a few minutes, and then like we didn't hear anything. And we waited, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited. Well, we were just kind of, he never showed up. And so we were like, well, I guess dumb motherfucker got busted. Maybe he should have fucking listened. So I go home. Well, come to find out, he had gotten busted, and he went to jail, and he called my buddy Andy and Eric over at his house and was like, you guys need to tell him that Eric was, talking about me, Eric was the one that fucking, it was all his idea, and he's the one who stole it off the roof. And my buddy's like, fuck you, dude, I don't know you. Prank caller, and fucking hung up the phone.
Prank caller.
It's like, we don't snitch, dude. And he's like, the fact that you, and matter of fact, the dude tried to come back to the neighborhood, and he was a bit older than us, and he was kind of intimidating, but we were like, dude, you're a punk. Stay the fuck away from us. Like, you wanted us to snitch on our friend. Like, you're stupid. I mean, there was a time where...
I got efficiency 4, breaking 3, and fortune 2.
That's alright. Fortune 3 would have been better.
It's alright.
Well, that's great. You should still be over 30, too.
Yeah, I had 35 when I did.
Yeah, so you should be at like 32, 31.
Yeah, that's what I'm at, 32.
Yeah.
And I'm back on peaceful.
Alright. Oh. I'm right here at the spawner. The spawner that I did all this work on last night, that's right. I did a lot of work on this spawner last night.
Oh, are you in my world?
Yeah. That's right, I put a tunnel to the house. Gangster.
Then I got to the house and there was a motherfucking...
Yeah, there's some dark spots in the house where bad guys are gonna spawn, so...
Yeah, I see that.
That's fucking gangster. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, we need to make some more torches and get them down.
I took one of your blocks out of the fucking ender portal.
Yeah, and put it back and you got the trophy.
And then lit it.
Yeah. No worries.
I knew it.
Yep.
Ain't no dummy.
Well, I just broke the anvil. Good thing there's quite a few blocks of iron. Got an anvil to go put at the spawner. I'm gonna have to mine. I need to get some coal so we can make some torches. There we go. Who, me?
I got horses up the ass today, no cow. Pigs.
There's a river and not just a land.
What's that big ass hole that you made?
Find the house.
Gentlemen, how to proceed with position. I don't know. As far as you haven't guessed the second movie already.
I can't hear it very well. What are you watching?
Oh, Dave Chappelle. And, oh, I'm watching How High.
How High's with Method Man and Redman. Dave Chappelle ain't in that movie.
I meant Half-Baked.
Okay. It's like, I know How High. Love that fucking movie. Where are those fucking pumpkins? Where's right here? Oh, he's got them on you. It's out back of the house, huh? I'll come around. That's fine. I'll come to you.
So I made a little pathway to get to the hole. Most of the way, anyways.
That's fine. I'm just coming around the side of the house.
Yeah, that's the pathway I made up until there, and then I kind of quit.
That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna make a garden. Yeah.
Feel like I'm fucking. Oh, I just watched that movie too.
Which one?
Holes.
Oh yeah. Good movie.
Digging holes.
I love that movie.
I like that movie.
One movie that I really like that I catch myself watching pretty regularly is The Core.
I like The Core.
I don't know why I like it so much. I watch it pretty regularly, actually.
Is that the movie where they go to the core of the earth?
Yep.
Try to restart it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I watch Armageddon like a lot.
I like The Core more than I like Armageddon. Man, I used to kind of rape the shit out of Armageddon. I don't know.
And there's another one that I like. I watch a lot, and that's The Martian.
Yeah, Martian's good. The one I watch is Interstellar.
Interstellar is literally my favorite movie.
That movie's so fucking
I've watched it
badass.
100 million times. My heart just fucking like it just. I like start panicking every time I see that fucking water world.
Oh right, dude.
Oh god, seeing that wave come, you're just like, oh my god, and there's nowhere to run.
Yeah.
Literally only water.
It's a huge fucking whale. There's a Moo cow right here.
This fucker's got diamond everything. This Ryan with fucking cobblestone shit. You son of a bitch.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have died. Well, sorry. Sorry, I speak the true.
I'll drop you to the floor.
Word.
How the fuck we got this far down? Jeff's trying to kill me. What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
Jeff's trying to kill me.
Why don't I have an axe?
Dropping each other down underground. Oh shit, I gotta get out of this hole.
Yeah, me too.
Just crack a stack of blocks and jump up.
I don't know how. Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
There we go.
When I'm like out and around digging and I'm like my inventory's full and I can't do anything else and I'm lost, I'll just dig a hole straight up and just jump blocks up until I get to the surface so I know where I'm at.
I didn't know I could do that. I've been stuck around these places. And trying to figure, damn, how the fuck did they hold that fast?
I don't know. A big gaping hole really fast.
Well, when two people are working on it, it goes pretty fast.
I think we were trying to make each other fall.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm sure that's what was going on.
Dude, we gotta use Wesley pipes, bro.
Who's coming with me?
Who's coming with me, man? Fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. I'm out. I did something similar when I worked at Zips.
Killing God, you have to understand killing wealth, man. You're killing your born to a three-legged bitch of a mother.
You smell crack, bro. Yo, B.
And they made him fight. They made him fight nibbles. And killed nibbles.
Nibbles, dog.
You know, when I first started playing this game, I had blocks and I would jump myself up in the air every time it got dark. Because I didn't know how to fucking survive throughout the night and die every time. So I would just jump like 30 blocks in the air and just sit there until daytime.
Yep.
Dude, I died in your world just the other day. Like, just out of nowhere. Boom, dead.
Well, those flying things got you.
Those flying phantoms are fucked up.
Dude, they only hit him like twice. It was way fucked up. It was rather unbelievable. Unfortunately, that's the risk you run playing on hard. just need some wood.
You got a fortune pickaxe?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I do. I got a fortune 3.
Yeah,
Well, that's a good thing. I'm trying to help, dick. Help's not needed. Did you find some diamonds?
no, not yet, but I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
I got a fortune too.
I don't even have an enchanted anything.
What?
I'm literally using stone pickaxes.
How many levels do you have?
I got 1.
Oh,
Got one what?
level.
1 level.
Oh,
That's because I found that bottle of enchanting.
Oh, yeah. How many levels do you have, Lamar?
32.
You want to enchant him a pickaxe real quick? I got a brand new diamond one. It'll just take you back to like 28 or 29. You can fish your way back to 30.
Technically, no. My parents were married.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not black.
Alright, where am I gonna put? Okay, cool. There's cows everywhere over here.
So you trying to so I'm supposed to let the bastard take my best friend and my fucking levels? Are we being serious?
Take it just to give her.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck you. Bullshit test.
Hey.
Emergency alert system, but everything is literally fucking stinging.
I was, but I need to figure out how to get the fuck
Come here, moo cow. Come here. Come on.
Good job. There you go.
fucking cow.
Where'd that other cow go?
Let me go get it. You got a pickaxe for me?
Yo, where you at? There he is. There we go. thanks. Yeah, it's not the kind of sharing I'm into. No, I'm good. Thanks, though. Appreciate you thinking of me.
Where's this damn pickaxe?
Are you coming to me or do I have to come to you?
I don't know where you're at. You have a green?
I'm right outside the house, man. There you go. It's in the chest. There's a ton of it in the chest.
Oh, fuck, that was unbreaking 3.
That was better than nothing.
I gotta go find him again. You want it?
We'll just throw it at him. He'll take it.
Yeah, you can see what I'm doing?
He's not here. He stepped away for a sec.
Damn it. Why are you looking at me like that, Jeff? What was that? What was that? You looking down? You looking for something? Yeah, I threw it over there, motherfucker. Go get it.
Oh god, that's awesome. Oh god, that's awesome. Eric, he was straight looking me up and down, and then he's just like, "Go get your fucking pickaxe." He's just sitting down there on top of the block, just chilling. Oh god, that's good. What did it come out as?
Just unbreaking 3.
Hey, I'll take it.
Told you. Better than
Better than
nothing.
the fucking stone pickaxe that I was using.
Well, an unbreaking 3 on a...
That's all I'm using is unbreaking 3.
Yeah.
I mean, a stone pickaxe.
That's what I'm going to do when I go back and break all the rest of the stone pickaxes I have.
But you have a diamond pickaxe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just made one. Remember Fortune?
Yeah.
It's got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and Fortune 2. Didn't I really want to waste it on some goddamn cobblestone?
Well, no.
No,
Nope.
when I have fortune,
You stupid fucking cow.
Can we stop talking about that? How did that hole get produced so fast?
stupid controller dead.
No, I think the headset's fucking up.
Alright.
Especially because when there's two of us doing this, we're literally gonna fly through this.
There. The cows are closed in. Where'd it go? We need to put some fucking chests out here.
Fuck face.
I'm digging out. Oh, shit. If you ever wanted to like X-ray the map and like find out where certain stuff is, I found out how to do an X-ray glitch without
What's an
having
X-ray
pretty much where you can just like look a certain way and like if you go down to the very bottom and you do a certain thing, you look a certain way, you can actually look up and see everything above you and you're like looking through the map and you can like see where some spawners are and where some materials are and stuff like that.
What?
That's how I go through and find spawners after I've been looking for a while and I haven't found any. That's how I go through and I start doing the X-ray glitch so I can find a new spawner.
The fuck's an X-ray glitch?
We just told you.
Well, how the fuck do you do it?
Did you not listen? Was I just talking to a brick wall?
You didn't tell me how to do it.
Then you go down to the bottom.
I could have swore I just. Oh, I
All
didn't
you
tell
did
you
was you
how,
go
but.
down the bottom. All
So
you
you go
got
down
got.
to you go down to the very bottom. You make a two high block, 7 blocks deep. You put 6 blocks down. You throw a water bucket down. You swim to the corner. You turn around, throw a half slab down. You look up.
What the fuck are you talking about? Way too much.
Yeah, you wanted me to explain, so I explained.
Indubitably.
No, I'm black, man.
Holy shit. I actually have quite a few diamonds.
All you have to do is just put yourself in a little corner, swim down, and look up, and it creates a little glitch for you to look up and x-ray the walls.
And how far can you see up?
You can see all the way to the surface. You could probably see a distance of at least 100 to 200 block, radius around you. It's not even doing anything like fishy at all. All it is throwing a water down. Because all you do is you go two blocks deep and go straight back. I usually go straight back like 15 blocks. You throw your water down on the bottom block. On the top block, you throw 7 or 6 blocks as you're going backwards, and then you just go forward, double tap your analog stick to start swimming, and you'll swim back to the end, all the way to the front where you threw your water down, and then you just turn around and throw a half slab down so you don't move, and then you just look up, and you automatically start x-raying through the block and looking at everything around you.
I don't know if I like his strip mining technique.
Well, it's just you're looking at a bad spot. Not all of them are great. And besides, like the first 30 layers,
I
there's
was gonna
usually
say,
just coal.
we're literally like not even freaking not we're like I'm guessing 15 layers down, maybe 20. We've got like another 30 layers to go before we start finding the goods.
The good stuff's down at like below 14. Pull out a map. Where are you?
We're all the way on 53.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why you haven't come across anything yet.
We gotta get down like 30, down, at least 30 and below before you start finding
Yeah.
a lot of materials. And I won't pluck any of the materials because I don't have a fortune pickaxe.
It'll just.
I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know when.
Yeah. I got the Fortune 3, so.
So much cobblestone around here because we're fucking with each other. Getting knocking blocks out from underneath us, from underneath each other. And then I jumped up on above them and started blocking them in.
That happens. Did you put this torch on the wall?
No,
Where'd that fucking torch come from?
that hasn't been you.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
his,
When you blocked me in, I couldn't see what I was doing.
yeah.
takes a special kind of spirit.
You know, all these onlys like the most daring and all the fucking, you know, most shocking videos. I feel like some of these fucking shit's fake. How the fuck are all these buildings just falling down all of a sudden? Has there been that many fucking buildings that just fell down in our lifetime?
Oh, in other countries, yeah.
Motherfucker.
That wasn't knocking me down, I was just
Knocking me down.
oh shit, no, I just found oh, I found no torch. Unless that was the torch from here.
I'm out of pickaxes.
I need to like get a box. Oh, damn, I don't know what's coming.
Right. Just got another Nautilus shell.
Nice.
But it doesn't do any
How
good
many do you
without
need to make one of those? Or is it like 6
eight.
or
8, I think. Yeah. 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. 2 on the sides. Well, 1 on each side. Jesus. 2 enchantment books, like almost one right after the other. That's crazy.
normal? Normal bulls. Is there any iron anywhere?
There's some in the... It's the chest. The chest, like right inside the door, the main door at the beginning of the house. I can show you. Right here. There's 17 blocks and 6 iron ingots. Yeah, you're good.